All right, quick update on the 1957 Bel Air. So we had to get rid of the Phytech Go EFI. Burned out on us. We called the customer, told them, hey, we can't put a fuse in this thing. Every time we put a fuse in it, it blows. We traced the short. The short is internal to the actual EFI unit itself, so it needs to be repaired. And he's like, oh, again? And we're like, oh, this has happened before? Like, okay, well, we started diagging a little bit, go in and realized that the power wire was ran directly to the alternator on the Go EFI unit. So that's why it burned up twice. Customer made the decision, like, instead of spending the money to get it repaired again, let's just go back to a carburetor. That's where we're at now. Made a couple small adjustments, got a new carburetor, new manifold, put everything back on it. Now we are running an EFI tank on this thing because we were planning to continue with the EFI system, but we just put a regulator on it that can do a carburetor level of fuel pressure. Dropped it down, and now we're kind of sorting out the fuel pressure, getting this thing switched back over. Should have a first startup here pretty soon. We're kind of going through the diag process of, you know, making all those transitions and everything. And that's $30 a gallon, so
Okay. Whole lot better.
yeah. What you can see here is we were kind of ran it by the customer, like, hey man, you're never going to be able to get your distributor out if you have an issue with it. You can get the cap off, but you cannot get the distributor out without removing the intake manifold at the same time because it sits so far back in there. We were trying to talk him into letting us cut the firewall there and then making a dress-up plate. We'd make it out of aluminum, put a nice little bead, you know, use the bead roller, put a little tip in right here and round off that corner and make it look pretty nice, put some threaded inserts and stuff, and he didn't go for it. Didn't want to cut the firewall. To each their own, I understand. You can do the cap and rotor, which is what you're going to do most of the time, but if anything ever goes wrong with the distributor shaft or the bearings wear out or anything like that, you've got to take the intake manifold off, which means drain your radiator, undo all of your linkages. So your TV cable is going to have to be reset. You're going to take off your throttle cable, get rid of all your vacuum lines, get rid of your carburetor, buy a new manifold gasket set, pop that manifold off, and then it comes up and forward and you can kind of fish it out. Made it really difficult to time that distributor right on install, but it's done. We got it. The other alternative was even more hours, which was going to be pull this, slide the engine forward. When we build cars around here, we like to build them with future serviceability in mind, and I just don't like the way that worked out. You know, it's not our car, it's not our choice. Sometimes you just got to kind of go with what the customer wants. Not everybody wants to cut their firewall, so I get it. But then as soon as you put it under load, it's dragging.
Falling flat.
Y'all are sure exceptionally noisy this morning.
We try our best. Carburetor AVS2, we're having some problems with this thing. It's over metering and giving it way too much fuel, so we've been trying to adjust this thing, get it to do right. So we're checking seals. And hopefully we can get this thing actually running right, because that's all it's lacking. Now, I'm fairly new to these AVSs, which the main body is reminiscent of the 14 series, 1400s, but I don't know. It seems a little bit more finicky to me. Oh dear. Okay. Ooh. The angle of the dangle is not okay. See how that one's hanging lower than that one? Uh-huh. Way off from each other. Angle wise.
That sounds good.
It was doing good. For some reason, it keeps overfilling itself, but it keeps leaking. I don't know why it's leaking. Okay, go ahead and try and start it again. I just want to see if that fills up and leaks again. Cut it off. Or, yeah, go ahead and cut it off. So if you're getting into it, it won't leak. As soon as you let off and try and idle it, that starts filling up and coming out of here. Not much for space here, but you know. Because supposedly these are set around 6 to 10. Been trying to dial this thing in, and I think we just about got it. Let's see how she feels. Brakes are good. Fine-tuned adjustment on the carb. On it now. And she stops. Dang. That feels amazing now. Still got a little more adjustment to do, but I think we're fine-tuning at this point. Coming out of first, she's a little sluggish, but she gets into second, she's all there. Likes it. Did pretty good. I think we just got to adjust her just a little bit more and we'll have this thing dialed in perfect.